Come on, baby, come on! Yeah! Yeah! Stupid horse! I'll chop your head off! Who is this thickhead?
Tommy Vercetti. You remember me.
Excuse me, I'm a little anxious. Never trust a goddamn horse! You do a good job. You work for me now.
I work for money.
As I said, amigo, you work for me now.
I work for
Shut up! Some Judas has betrayed me. He thinks I don't know how much money I should be making. But stealing 3% is as good as stealing 100%. No one does this to me. No one. You follow him from his apartment, and you see where he goes. Later, we will kill him.
This asshole thinks he can mess with me? If this is the best Vice City has to offer, this is gonna be easy.
Alright, welcome back folks to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto, or Let's 100% Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Now it's a bit of an auspicious start, and the reason I'm doing that, or started the mission that way, well, the reason I'd like to say is because that intro gives you good insight into how it's gonna be, how life is gonna be like working around Diaz. However, the real reason was because I accidentally went into the mission portal before the mission properly started. God damn it, fuck. All that being said, it is good insight. I actually find a lot of Diaz's cutscenes to be better than, or to be among the best in the game, just because of how funny he can be sometimes. So anyway, currently our mission is just to find a guy and follow him. Most of the time we try to be stealth in this sort of mission. The characters are well known for trying to be stealthy. What an adorable sea lion.
Oh, shit!
And Tommy is found immediately.
Loser!
Alright. Now, you do not want to outspeed this guy, because if you try to outspeed him, he will get stuck in a wall.
You better keep on running, asshole!
Now, there are things you can do to speed this up, however, they're a bit,
Yo, hurry up!
they're a bit glitchy. So, the one thing you could do to speed this up is pop one of the tires, carjack the vehicle, and then drive this guy to his final location. The mission will still count. The thing is, like, the game doesn't, like, see that you've been following this guy. It only sees that you went at the same nearby when he gets to the location. It doesn't matter how he gets there, just that he gets there. The way I described it sounds really simple. It's not. What you have to do is, before the cutscene starts, you have to shoot the guy's tires, carjack the guy, put yourself in a position where if the other guy tries to steal the car, like, you can't. And the only way to do that is to force him on the passenger side by putting your door against a wall or something. Then if you Jesus, the aggressive drivers! Holy crap. I believe that is the costume of the prostitute, so it's like, so I guess it's just like that girl really had to get to an assignment. Oh man, that was pretty funny. So, yeah, and through that convoluted setup, you can drive this guy over to this island, and then drop him off to where we're about to see him. So there we go. Now, let's see where this guy goes. I'm actually quite curious, because I've never followed it. He just does laps. That's hilarious. Shoot. Oh, no, he doesn't do laps. What? Oh, incidentally, if you've noticed some of the newspapers around, what all of them say is, like, Elvis found alive as a zombie, which technically means he's still dead. But, yeah. Anyway, let's go back to Diaz. Alright, and back here at Diaz's, we can see his whole mansion. I didn't really feel like making that much of a note of it, hence the kind of abrupt introduction. Primarily because I've already kind of been around it for 2 of the hidden packages, although I didn't get that good of a look at it.
What kind of incompetent fool are you? Fool! 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 Tommy!
What, Ricardo?
These idiots, they're always trying to screw you. That's the problem with this business. What do you think you're doing? These pricks have failed me miserably. Soon any mom and pop will think they could sell Gallo in Vice City. What next, huh? The stinking mafia? That gang place is a fortress at ground level. So Quentin here, Quentin! He'll fly you over the area. Eradicate them! What do you think you're doing?
What are you doing here?
Hey, I've been asking around, and it's obvious that Diaz jumped the deal and iced my brother.
And he'll kill you too.
I can take Diaz.
No, listen to me. I'll handle Diaz. He's beginning to trust me.
Something I noticed about this game, and it becomes a lot more apparent when you see a lot of the cut content.
One thing puzzling me. What's with Quentin? I don't know. I always kind of liked it. Quentin Vance. Vance? You hate Lance Vance? Hey, I got enough of that at school.
Lance Vance, poor bastard.
Where the hell are we headed anyway?
Prawn Island.
You ever buy one of those from a whirly?
No, I'll get a bit of practice on the way though.
So yeah, from a lot of the cut content, it seems like the story goes through its paces much faster than it was intended.
Okay, we're almost there. We'll make a couple of passes. Now take out as many guns as you can. Then I'll set you down, and you're on your way.
They just briefly skimmed on the fact that Diaz was the one who busted our deal. It was cut for 2 reasons. 1, probably they thought it got in the way of pacing. But 2, probably Tommy at this point is less concerned about...
Damn, this is the war zone! Let's take out some of those guns!
...who jumped him and more about just taking over, which is a bit more alluded to in the next part. I think it was a smart decision. Although it does mean that this portion of the game does fly by probably faster than originally intended. I like it, but the story writer probably didn't.
We're taking hits here, man!
Now, I really, really hope that my commentary is going to be enough to stop the music from getting copyrighted. This is not the only piece that was cut out. I believe another one was actually around Mercedes. Like, any little interaction where it's like, okay, what happened to them after that? There was a phone call about it. But it seems like a lot of it was just... whatever. It doesn't really matter all that much.
This thing ain't cheap to fix! Take them out!
You're on my turf, asshole. You're going down.
Now, a glitch that you can do to speed up your gun speed is like there's some weird replay you can activate.
Okay, you're on your own from here. Good luck, brother.
And there's like a weird replay you can activate that if you use it around a helicopter, during this section. So yeah, they're a bit forgiving, but yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the glitch. It actually results in something really funny, which is, in the fastest way to go through this section is actually to kill Lance right as he's landing, so that you can just fly out of the helicopter. It's actually really funny. But doing it too early will lock up the game. Anyway, just kill the guy, and let's get the briefcase.
We interrupt your programming to inform you all bridges in the Vice City metropolitan area have been reopened. Hurricane Hermione has not hit the city. Sorry for any inconvenience. We thank you for your patience. Now, back to the show.
Yeah, that's what I went quiet for a little bit. Thing is, now, you can cross the bridge into full, Vice City anytime you really want to. Now, at this point I am, gonna basically open up. If I do any missions from now on, it's gonna be for the whole of Vice City, or for the remainder of Vice City. So, what I'm going to do next is probably something I should have done after or before the paramedic mission. But it does give you a neat kind of perspective into how the the paramedic mission compares to the mission to a similar mission. And that is pizza delivery. I think we're getting a phone call though.
Tommy, it's me, Colonel Cortez. Look, senor, I believe you are a man who can get things done. So please help me. You can find me at the boat, huh?
Alright. We'll be getting to Cortez's mission soon enough. But for now, we get to deliver pizza. So the way this works is we essentially have to go to a customer and toss the pizza as if it's a drive-by. We only ever have 6 pizzas, but if you miss, there's no real penalty. It's just that you have less ammo to work with. You can only carry up to 6, and then no matter what at the end, if you run out of pizza or all your customers are served, you have to go back to the pizzeria. This continues all the way up until you have 10 fulfilled level 10. So, less people overall, a much faster and safer delivery method, and there isn't as harsh of a penalty for messing up. And of course, you don't have to take this as far. So yeah, this is essentially the paramedic mission, but really easy. Now, you would think that paramedic mission but easy. That must mean the reward is just pure garbage, right? Well... Now, yeah, a pizza delivery boy is not going to get paid as much as an ambulance person. But holy crap, that buff. 150 health. Considering how difficult the vigilante mission can be in comparison, that is a crazy, crazy good boost to get. So yeah, that's going to have to be it for this part of Let's Play. Fucking Jesus, I said this before that for some reason I'm very used to saying Metal Gear Solid at the beginning, but this isn't Metal Gear Solid. We'll be back to Let's 100% Vice City another time. See you guys then. Wait, hang on, I actually want to get a property and I can't remember if there's a property over here. Yes, there is! Oh yeah, and I remember the main reason to buy this property is that it's the closest to your normal property that still has a garage. Hang on, I want to see if I can pick up a hooker with my pizza boy delivery thing. Get in, girl! Come on, honey! Oh, okay. That statement with that physical action sends a whole nother message. But anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. join me next time when I believe we actually start taking missions from Avery Carrington next. So see you guys then, or maybe Cortez, I can't remember.